Good morning, everybody. This is Vonda Evans, and this is another positive affirmations. And today I want to talk about the blessing is in the betrayal. Recently, I had a woman to contact me, and she was very, very distraught. She shared with me that she had been in a relationship with a man and that she had put her all into it. I surmised that she was probably a woman that was over 40. And she said, I did everything to make this relationship right. And I found out that I was one of many that was on rotation when he led me to believe that I was the only one. She said, I was so outdone by what happened that I wanted to take my own life because I keep ending up in this place. I want a relationship so bad. I do. I don't want to be alone. I want to be in a relationship. And I just knew that this was the man for me. And I just don't know how to go on. Obviously, I was very concerned. But what I had to let her know, okay, and let people know, because baby, everybody been in this situation. You just so down on yourself because you put your all into it. You put your prayers, you put your sweat, you put your tears, you put your finances, you put your love, you put your intimacy, you put everything into this relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then it don't work out. But I'm here to tell you, the blessing is in the betrayal, and the curse is in the concealment. Y'all didn't catch that. I'm going to say it one more time. The blessing is in the betrayal, and the curse is in the concealment. One of the things that we all as women, we want to be loved. We want to be a part of a successful relationship, and we want to be married to someone that we know will be our protector, that will love us, and that will be there for us spiritually, emotionally, financially. That's every woman's dream, okay? And as you get older, say over 40, and you financially stable, you find out that you say, well, you know what? This is the only thing that's lacking. I just want that intimate relationship where I can chill with my man, where we can become one, where we can do things, and you just want it so badly because you're a woman. You shouldn't be out here by yourself. You want to be covered. You want somebody to be able to be in your life, to be able to support you. That's what you want, and that's what you should have. But what happens is you want it so badly that you start to settle for your dreams and your nightmare. You start to see, you don't look at the warning signs no more. You don't look at the things that you need to look at that let you know this ain't him. Well, I'm gonna work with him. I'm gonna pray over him. Prayer changes things, but people gotta want to change. Prayer don't change nobody that don't want to be changed. If I like who I am, if I'm bound by liquor, by sex, you praying for me, God want me to come to repentance to him. Let me say this to you. So I agree with prayer, but you can't change what somebody is. And you overlooking the warning signs. Why? Because you want a relationship so bad. And that's what she did. She knew that this was the warning signs coming up missing. Here's the situation. Now follow along. You in a committed relationship, a marriage, your fiance. Why he got a lock on his phone? Okay. Why he got passwords that you don't know? If y'all supposed to be as one, why he got a lock on his phone? He don't need that. And should you? Y'all are one. But it's men, married men, whatever, dating, in relationship, they got triple locks on their phone. I had people who they had to come to my firm to get a court order to go get the phone. When they get the phone, it got 25 locks on it. Come on, you man, what's up? Let me say this to you. You have to thank God that he revealed the revelation of what you was dealing with. See, the concealment is the curse. As you going around here, oh, that's my boo. He just love me. We in love. We in love. And you going out here in la la land. Let me tell you something. People say, what you don't know can't hurt you, baby. Let me tell you something. What you don't know and what you won't face will kill you. It will kill you. So don't be going around here and blind just because you want to be in a relationship. Well, I ain't saying search and be no investigator, but when it comes to you, you say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for revelation. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, I put so much into this relationship that yes, it hurts. I ain't gonna lie and say it don't hurt. It hurts me emotionally. It may even hurt me financially. But God didn't want you to go on and being betrayed and everybody laughing at you, not laughing with you, laughing at you, because here you around here putting 100% into somebody that's only putting 10% in. Thank you, Lord. Damn, that hurt. Ooh, I felt that cold knife. But guess what? I'm going to survive. And you know what I had to share with that woman? I told her, I said, let me tell you something. Is your mama alive? She said, nope. I said, okay. Do you realize that half of your DNA that's in you, that makes up who you are, that woman gone? And you still living. And you still here to talk about blessings. If half of your DNA is gone and you can go on from a man. Did I say that? When your mama and your daddy, the people that make you up, they gone and it hurt and you still going to work every day, you still trying to be in relationships, if they gone and you can go on from a man. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it feels bad. Yes, I put a lot of money in this relationship. Yes, we bought a house. Yes, but baby, let me tell you something. When God revealed it, that situation, that concealment could have took your life. And God don't want you to be bound, sis. So he gonna pull the covers off and say, see, now you got two options. You can deal with it and say, okay, Lord, thank you, with tears in your eyes. Or you can keep going down that path of destruction. But don't blame God when something jump off crazy, because he revealed it to you. He let you know that he was dating another woman. He let you know about the other baby. He let you know about the other bank account. He revealed it to you. Now you gonna let him sugarcoat you and rub on your leg and tell me something, baby, you was spying on me. You my number one. You number one, baby. Or you can say with tears in your eyes, I love you, but I gotta release you. I love you, but I gotta release you. Because in the famous words of Madam C.J. Walker, don't never go back to what broke you. When you are contemplating taking your life, okay? And I don't want, I'm just saying, because people start to get down on themselves. When you think to take your life for somebody else, let me tell you something, ain't nobody worth that. Nobody worth that. But I understood this woman was at a place where she had no more to give. She was barren with her gifts and she felt betrayed. But let me explain this to you. When you deal with the revelation and you go on with lint in your pocket, your heart is hurting, God is going to make a way for you. God will make a way for you. But you got to learn. In life, you either coming in a storm or going out of a storm. But you got to learn from the storms. You got to be able to say, uh-oh, rain coming. I feel it. My spirit is telling me it's about to be a storm that knock down windows, that blows out windows. But we're going to stand. But that storm coming. You have to learn the signs of these storms. And if all you doing is, I'm just going through a storm, you're going to keep going through them storms. God is trying to tell you what to do when you survived your last storm, how to survive the next storm. But you just keep being oblivious to the warning signs. Oh, he gonna change. He ain't really mean that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you want a relationship so bad that you have willfully put blinders on your eyes to see what God is trying to show you. And let me tell you something, what He's going to do. He's going to stop showing you. And He's going to let you go down that path. And you're going to destroy yourself. Because if you look at every failed relationship that you've had, you saw the warning signs. You knew that person wasn't for you. But you still, he made me feel good in the bed. He be texting me every morning. He know how to cook my favorite meal. He know how to hit that spot. You concentrate on stuff that don't matter. And when you concentrated on it before, you ended up with a baby that you didn't think that you was going to need in your life, or something happened. And you still making the same mistakes because you still dating that same man. But instead of his name being Fred, his name Ted. Instead of him being black, he white. He Asian. He European. Okay? It's the same band. The same characteristics. But you just, with that, I like a bad boy with a big thing, and I like him with a big bang, and it's a prescription for disaster. Because every time that you have had that, it has destroyed you emotionally, mentally, and maybe financially. Baby, let me explain this to you. At some point in time, you got to say, listen, maybe smaller is better, okay? Maybe I need to get with me somebody who is committed to wanting a relationship. Stop thinking you're going to change somebody. You too old for that, girl. If you over 20 years old, a man don't want to be changed unless a man is willing to change. Well, he changed for Sarah, but he didn't change for me because God changed. God moved his heart in a way that he wanted to do that. That's something that man got to want to do. It ain't nothing that for you to do. I don't care. You can take him to the church, the synagogue, and the mosque, but until he decides, I want to be a better man. And I'm going to tell you, for me, you know what make a man a better man? When he lose a good woman. When he lose a good woman, he may never acknowledge it, but it's going to make him a better man. It's going to make him a better man for the next one, because I believe there's something inside of him saying, damn, I lost a good woman. And hopefully he will be a better man. I've seen it. Okay? I've had to leave men to say, you know what, I'm doing this so you will be a better man for the next woman, because you ain't right for me, baby. I love you. I love what you do to me. You do for me, but you ain't right for me. And I got to release you in love. But I'm doing it so you'll be a better woman, a better man for the next woman. That's real love. If a person that comes in your life and they in your life for 2 years and they leave the same way, you didn't do nothing. See, I'm going to tell you something. When a man come in my life, let me tell you something. I hope to enhance that man. I want that man to say, as a result of Vonda, I have a relationship, a better relationship with God. Because of Vonda, I'm dressing better. Because of Vonda, I'm thinking better. Because of Vonda, I'm investing better. Whether I get them spoils or not, I want you to be a better man. I want you to be able to say, listen, well, baby, when the woman say, well, what's up? Let me tell you something. I had a woman that come in my life, and listen, let me tell you, I'm a better man because of her. Whether you tell me or not, I know. You hear me? I know that it's because of my sacrifices. You a better man, whether I get the spoils or not. Because see, my victory don't come from man, it come from God. When I was in a position in my life many years ago, and I had graduated law school, and I was able to then help my husband to get through law school, and even though we ultimately divorced and he began to have another family, I saw that he was a better man. So guess what? My blessings didn't come from Marlon. My blessings came from God. So when you help somebody out and you realize, baby, I just can't be with you. I love you, but you just ain't right for me. Okay? God gonna bless you. You trying to elevate man to be God, and he not. You can put you can lose $100,000 with a man, and God give you $1 million. Why? Because God don't add, he multiply. That's what Princess Dobbins says. She said, God don't add, he multiply. And the way you get blessed is given. But the way you get blessed is by discernment, seeing what it ain't right for you, and say, Lord, I thank you. It broke my heart, but it won't break my spirit, because I've survived too much. I done buried my daddy. I done buried my mama. I done buried my child. And I'll be damned if I let this man destroy me, because I can't let it destroy myself. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down everything I liked about him. And I'm going to be honest. And them things, I'm going to see, did Ron had them things? Did Chris had them things? Did Paul had them things? And you know what? I'm going to see a common denominator. And I'm going to see, oh, I see. It's 3 things in every man that I've dated that I like. And you know what they are. And you know what? The next man that got it, I'm going to run from it. Because that ain't where your blessing come from. Sis, you are changing. You are evolving. You're not who you were last year. Don't let that man break you down. You've evolved spiritually. You've evolved mentally. And then you're going to let a breakup destroy everything that came in. You're going to let a storm take up all what you planted. No. You got to go. With tears in my eyes. Listen, if Jesus laid in the tomb 3 days, you got 3 days to walk around and sulk and everything. But on that third day, you got to get up. You got to dust yourself off and you got to keep it moving. And you got to make it minute by minute. The journey of 1,000,000 miles start with a single step, sis. You got to get up, brush it off, and keep going. And identify those things that you have in every relationship and say, you know what? If him having some sexual ability is what I'm seeing in every man and I like, then I don't need that. Okay? If him being a bad boy is what I see in every other relationship, I'm going to eliminate that. And when you start to eliminate the common denominator, what's the common denominator? Something that everything has in common. It's a common denominator in your failed relationships. But you don't want to see it. But yet you make that you make those things deal breakers. Well, if he ain't got no big thing, he ain't got no big bang, and he ain't no bad boy, he can't get me. And sis, that's why you failing. Because them the things, 3 things you want, and God's saying them ain't the 3 things you need, sis. That's bondage. Them handcuffs. Stop. Sis, it ain't what's, as my granddaddy said, it ain't what's good to you, it's what's good for you. And maybe being able to have all of that big ain't good for you. Maybe you need to have some little. Okay? I don't know. But stop always having these desires to have, what's been breaking you. Baby, that's kryptonite. And every time you get a hold of it, it breaks you. And you doing good. Sis, give yourself some time to heal. But there's some women out here, I just got to have men. I know I used to be like that. I ain't knocking nobody. Baby, after 30 days or 3 months, I got to get a man. No, not that I wanted one. I had to have one. And I got tired of being broke. And I decided, Lord, heal me. Now, I'm going to be all right 6 months. Honey, that healing process is still going on. And I'm getting stronger. But I had to identify what those characteristics was, the common denominator. So that in the next relationship, if I see that in that man, I got to run from him, not run to him. Okay? Because it was the same thing I seen in Peter, Paul, and John, and I had to stop. Sis, stop being so down on yourself. You have done wonderful. Okay, the fact of the matter that this relationship stuff is not working, guess what? It's not the end of the world. And you have to realize that. And remember, the blessing is in the betrayal. God loved you enough to open your eyes, to take the shells off your eyes so you can see. But the curse is in the concealment. I need you to pick up and keep going. Yeah, you broken, but you're going to keep going. And you have to. And let me tell you how you going to get him back. It ain't through exposing his business. It ain't through talking about him. Baby, he going to look up and say, what? That ain't her. Baby, look, let me tell you something. You're going to be successful. You're going to start to put time in building your body, your mind. So that when they people, girl, dog, did you see her? Sheeta. Hold on, baby. See that success? That's what's going to destroy him. Because did you have her? Wasn't that your woman? That's what get them every time. Being successful, concentrating on you. Remember, keep going. God bless you and have a good day.